In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to absolutely crush the French defense. So we start off with e4, they play e6, and they go into the French. It's very important that you play this move knight f3, because when they go d5, you want to push your e-pawn. Now, they're oftentimes going to play c5, and here you play this move b4, giving up a pawn. This looks very crazy, but the whole point is that when they take, we give up another pawn, and then we fully take the center. So we're down 2 pawns, but the evaluation still says it's equal. That's how you know this opening is going to be good. And here my opponent went for queen a5. Usually what you're going to see is knight out, and then you can play c3 and bishop d3 and get some sort of kingside attack going. But here they decided to play queen to a5 and reblock with the bishop and attack the queen at the same time, and now they play bishop to b4. Here, I kind of got mixed up on my theory. I was actually supposed to play knight a3 and threaten knight b5, but it's not too big of a deal. The way I played it is I played rook to a3, and here, they can't take with the bishop because I would take their queen, so instead they decided to take my bishop, I take back with the knight, and now they just moved their queen away. And all of this looks very logical up to now, but all of a sudden, our kingside attack now gets to start after queen to g4. And it's very hard for them to guard their g-pawn and develop their pieces. So they end up just playing g6, but now we start bringing our knight over. Now they finally play this move knight to c6. We just continue developing. We probably could have played something else, maybe continued with the kingside attack with knight to g5 already. But I thought this was very logical. They attack our queen and try to develop at the same time, but this is actually very bad because we attack the knight, they come out, and now we can play this move g4. And even though the computer says this is an inaccuracy, I really think that this move is great because after this knight moves, our attack just pounces forward. Like now we can play knight to g5, and we're threatening mate on f7. So the most logical thing for them to do is to castle, but now our rook that we brought up to a3 earlier now gets to transfer all the way over to h3. And it's very hard to stop our attack here because the most logical thing for them to do is play h5, but this actually immediately loses due to taking. The computer says it's an inaccuracy, it's still +2. I think taking is just fine. And here the most logical move for them is knight takes, because it looks like your king is safe and everything is kind of coming to an end when it comes to this attack. But here we have rook takes h5, brilliancy, and after they take back, we can now play rook to g1, lining up a threat against their king in some sort of discovered attack. And here my opponent had no way of stopping it actually. So they tried playing king to h8, but we'd play another brilliancy with knight takes e6. And after they take back, we have queen to h6, ladder mate. And yeah, if y'all guys want to play games like this, check the link in the description to my one-on-one chess coaching.